Good afternoon, folks. Joe Baker with Trade Pilot Pro, giving you some updates, and we'll go over today's market action. On the 14th of this month, about 6 days ago, if you want to go back and look at the analysis on 8/14, I had mentioned that I did not expect this high to be taken out, and that I expected a possibility of a retest around the 1307 area to be possibly a swing high that we would have to deal with. And at that time, this fork was back here, and I had said we'll be in the downward trend, okay, until that's taken out, but I didn't expect it. I expected some lower highs and lower lows. And just to show you the power of the pitchfork, and I did want to update you. So if you want to go back and just check that video from 8/14, go over what I saw, what I had said, and you can see how powerful these auto forks really are. Here we are on 8/20, and everything has still played out. We are still in the downtrend, okay? But I did just want to update you because a break of 1283, because it's about 10 points away, and as this fork travels downward, if the market does poke its little head up here, it will turn this fork upward, okay? And I'm just mentioning it today because we had kind of an equal volume day. This is not the best reversal candle or reversal signal. However, as you look, we did kind of double bottom a little bit, and it just is a cause for not much concern, but just enough that if you were still looking for lower lows, I just wanted to update you and say a break of the 83.50 and a close above it would move it. Okay, so as we travel downward and we hit this upper parallel, this can kick. So again, I had said that back when we were up at the 1308, 1307 area, 1304, and now that we are, we have tested this 1260 area a couple of times, and as you see, this area here has been an area, okay, of resistance here, 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 and here. So going back, this is an area of support and resistance at 60-60 area. So we've tested it again twice. So if we get a kick up to the upside, that's fine. I just wanted to make note we are still downward on our triple moving averages. This is our tricks with our signal line, and as you see, the momentum is falling. So we'll stay with this trend as long as it gives it to us. And we are getting some choppy non-breakout markets. As you saw today, we traded in between them. So at any rate, let's get over to the intraday levels here. Just give me 1 second to change the screens. And here we are. My line in the sand for tomorrow will be 1275.75. It might actually, for any of you that are just watching this for the first time or a refresher, just go back at the other videos and just look at the levels I put out there. They're still there. We're moving them around a little bit, and it's obviously because of the market action and so forth. But let's one that I did not put in here, and I'm going to actually add it right now because it has been an area, is this 84. Actually, it's about the 83.50 area, and I want to add that right now as I speak because I meant to add that. I just don't like to clog these up too much with too much areas because I don't want to get you confused, but they are worth noting. So let's get into it. Line in the sand, 1275.25. Breakout is 1279.50. 81.50, okay, is an area of resistance. It's not that big of an area, but just please be cautious. What you don't want to do is take out this 79.50 once you hit this area. The 83.50 area, again, this is going to knock that fork. Okay, it's going to knock that fork, that daily fork. It's going to knock it upward again. So you got to watch this area. This is going to be a pretty big area. This 83.50 to actually 84 area is just going to be one of those little tough areas. 86.25, not as strong. I believe if we do get here, we could get the run up to the 90, and then an extension to 93.75. Now below the 75.25, I'm looking for 71.5. I'm looking for a breakdown at 68.5. And again, we have a pivot at 66.25, 63, and then one at 60.50. Now set 60.50. Okay, I'm going to make a special note. 60.50 has been that area I just mentioned that was support and resistance going back, weeks. Okay, so watch that 60.50 area. A break below that, we got 57.25, and then underneath, we'll talk about that when we get there in tomorrow night's video. But just verbally, I'll go ahead and throw it in there. We got 53 and 50. So just so you know, that's what they are in case we do get some type of a wash down. But I post over on Elite Trader. Probably most of you know that anyway. If I see something like that, I'll post my balance chart. It should have the figures already in there, and I'll get that post up for you. And as you all know, I am working on getting all these out by email. I'm going to be working on that over the weekend so I don't fall into the spam boxes and so forth and so on. So if you want to get these by email so you can print them, again, just get over to the blog. Just hit the left side of the, underneath my bio and so forth. And then there's a little white knockout. It just says sign up for our daily newsletter. And this will come in your mail, and you can just print it. All right, folks. Today was what I would consider a range-bound market. Even though we were up, I did mention last night that we were kind of buried on the half-day chart on our triple moving average. You saw that last night. I said we are kind of, burying the bottom here, and I did expect some sort of a bounce. And as you all know, I've been warning about that 75 area. So if you did try to trade that breakout, just remember I'm very cautious at that 75 area, which is this line in the sand. So again, be careful. Always put your stops in, and good trading. And I will talk to you tomorrow night.